Evelina Whitewolf's story begins in the secluded forested hills near the rugged mountain borders of the Dwarven lands. There, in a small, time-worn cabin, she grew up, the daughter of a reclusive herbalist mother who was herself a victim of persecution due to her unnatural affinity for plants and magic. Evelina's mother, Naomi, a woman whose wisdom was whispered about in hushed tones amongst the peasantry, taught her the ways of the world without ever needing to leave the boundaries of their secluded home. From an early age, Evelina displayed a natural aptitude for understanding the unseen intricacies of the world around her. Nights were spent under the moon's watchful gaze, learning to recognize the subtle shifts of seasons, how different plants could be mixed for healing or protection, and the arcane symbols that hummed with latent power. She spoke often with the mountains, their stony giants silent but formidable teachers. Her decision to pursue wizardry and the school of transmutation arose from a singular desire: to experience and understand transformation, not just of objects and matter, but of herself and perceptions. Her mother's tales of their ancestors, especially the legend of a great-grandfather who once turned stones to gold, ignited within her a burning curiosity. This lineage of both magic and alchemical pursuit laid an intrinsic path she felt compelled to walk. Evelina became a hermit not out of disdain for society, but from necessity. When she was just entering her teenage years, a tragic event left her with a fear of the populated realms. Her small enclave was ransacked by locals who misunderstood her mother's practices as witchcraft. Her mother didn't survive the encounter, leaving Evelina alone, but for her mother's old grimoire, a tome that would become her greatest friend and teacher. Eventually, emerging from her seclusion, Evelina stepped cautiously into the outer world with dwarven trinkets exchanged for supplies. She roams these new landscapes, driven by the need to master her magical abilities, but further pushed by a soft heart's urging to use her skills for good. Grounded in her calm center, she strives to cultivate harmony, ward against ignorance, and perhaps one day transmute the hostility in her world into lasting peace. Her journey is lonely, but her spirit gleams with unwavering resolve.